What is up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Spielberg back here again. This video is going to be talking about the Imitation Game. So yes, I saw the Imitation Game starring Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. Pretty much the synopsis of this film is about Benedict Cumberbatch playing a man named Alan. He is pretty much a mathematician. This film is set in World War II when Hitler was, trying to conquer Germany and whatnot, and it was obviously a world war. So pretty much what this guy Alan did, who was a mathematician, was pretty much try and beat Enigma. Pretty much what Enigma is it's pretty much this machine that the Germans used to communicate with one another, and it was in like this code. So pretty much what Alan did was he had a group of, I think, 6 or 7 guys, and Keira Knightley, who joined them as well about quarter way through the film. And pretty much what they did, obviously, was try and break Enigma. So they originally used manpower by manually doing by hand and listening and all that sort of stuff, doing on pen and paper and stuff. And then Alan, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, decided to create this machine which would manually decrypt the German code of what they were saying, so they could, win the World War. And this was kept secret for about 50 years. This is obviously a true story. It wasn't something made up around World War II. It was something that really did happen and is based on a true story. So it's, as I said, about Benedict Cumberbatch's character Alan and his group they're all sort of mathematicians trying to break the German code to win the World War. And if you know anything about the World War, obviously Britain did win. But yeah, this was a fantastic film, great performances, and especially from Keira Knightley, who I usually don't tend to like that often. She wasn't really that great in the last couple of roles. I'm not a big fan of her altogether. She did kind of well in this film. I mean, I'm a massive fan of Benedict Cumberbatch, so there was no problem with me liking his performance in this. I usually don't have a problem with his performance in anything. I mean, his performance as Smaug in The Hobbit, not only the Desolation of Smaug, but also in the Battle of the Five Armies, was just outstanding, and this also just topped how good of an actor he is. He is just incredible in anything he can do. He has such a wide variety of roles he does, going from The Hobbit to Augustus County now to this in the Imitation Game. So you can see the diverse roles of what he can do. And he's just an amazing actor. If you don't know who Benedict Cumberbatch is, go look him up. Go watch a couple of his movies. I'm sure a lot of you now know who he is, now coming out from The Hobbit. I'm sure all of you know now who Benedict Cumberbatch is. So, and if you don't, doesn't matter, just, go have a look at him on his IMDb page, watch a couple of these films. I'm sure you'll be like, hey, I know who he is. But yeah, he's a really great actor. There wasn't really a bad performance in this role. No, I don't think it's a bad performance in this movie. Sorry, not bad performance in this role, bad performance in this movie. And I really liked, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. He's a main character in Downton Abbey. He plays Tom, not the gay Tom, but the Tom that's married to what's-her-face in Downton Abbey. But he plays a main role in Downton Abbey. I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head. He also starred in this, which I thought he did a fantastic job. Don't really want to spoil what his character is or anything, because there's a few plot holes in there I don't really want to spoil for you guys, but pretty much this film was outstanding. Out of 10 stars, I'm going to give it probably an 8.5. It really did a well job. Didn't really bore me at all. It wasn't slow all that much, but there was an occasion time where I wanted to check the time, but I'm like, nah, it's fine, and then it sort of picked up straight after. So it wasn't really a boring or slow movie, but it did have its parts where it sort of just went, okay, maybe you should have trimmed that bit and replaced it with that. Would have been better, but it's still, overall, as a film, was brilliant, fantastic. It's definitely one to check out in the theatre if you're into all these sort of World War II films, or you going into it for Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. Definitely go and see it. Definitely one of their best performances individually, so if you're going to see it for them, you're definitely going to be treated with a great performance from them. So that's going to be my review, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, it was, as I said, fantastic movie. Definitely worth seeing in theatres, and it will probably be a DVD buy. I wouldn't recommend buying on Blu-ray. It's not one you're probably going to want to spend $30, $40 on when it comes out. It's probably one you want on DVD, unless you can find a Blu-ray. That's a reasonable price. But anyway, thanks guys for watching my movie review for The Enigma Man. Don't forget to leave me down a comment down below of what you thought of the film and also what you thought of my movie review. Also hit the like button and also hit that subscribe button. It definitely does help, and I'll see you guys next time.